Please stand up.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
We need a little brain break to get into social studies, and then we're going to do some quick review today. So, there is Freeze It for social studies too. So let's see what it is. Are you ready to participate?
Yes.
This also gets our good noodles building up a little bit more.
Freeze it! Choose game mode. Choose your free multiple go. Geography.
I've been going around the world and I've been looking for revival. Cause what I see it's critical for all of our survival. People turning on each other, love is put on the shelf. In exchange for some hate and some greed to get wealth. Don't you believe even with these problems I'm the eternal optimist. I keep on pushing forward when it hurts and when I'm sick of it. I sit and then I think of it, get up again and recommit to be.
Freeze! What state is this?
Nevada. Who can tell me what direction you would travel from Nebraska to Nevada? West, very good. You sounded a lot like Calvin there. It's weird.
Here's the answer.
I'm good with
Something that could bring about some benefit.
Freeze! What state is this?
That's
It's not.
Here's the answer.
We gotta turn it around. Have you ever
Freeze! What state is this?
Michigan.
What direction will we travel? Ellie, thank you for your GT.
North, south. I meant northeast.
Ooh, it is northeast. Very good.
And the answer is...
Michigan's this one. So
looked outside and didn't like what you see? Or am I the only one who sees the things we could be? If we would make more of an effort, then I think you'd agree that we can make the world a better place, a place that is free.
Freeze! What state is this?
West Virginia.
And the answer is...
the Virginias are these ones.
We gotta turn it around.
You dance, you throw, you identify. Raise it!
Let's see how we grow. What does OK stand for? Anybody know? Anybody know what it stands for? What do you think, Everton?
That means that it's alright.
It means it's all right. I don't know if it actually stands for anything, really. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do some social studies review.
Oh man.
So, I have a really fun Find Someone You activity. Today, it's got to be social distance version. So it's a little bit different than this would normally be because you've probably played some Find Someone Who's before. But it does have some things that we should know how to do before the social studies test. And we've got about 25 minutes of practice leading up to lunch. So there are things that we should be able to do. And instead of going around the room and working with our neighbors, what I'm going to have us do is... Oh, nuts, I didn't get that turned on, so I got to switch sources again. Sorry. Is you're going to quiz yourselves. Now, I want to read them to you first so that you kind of remember. But I'm going to set the timer, and then I want you to have your answers, and then we can turn this into a bingo sheet kind of deal. Are you ready?
Yep.
It says, name the 4 cardinal directions. So that tells you, you got to remember the cardinal directions, and you're going to list the answer in the box. The next one says, what is a canyon? You'll write that below. How many U.S. states are there? You'll write that answer there. Name the state we live in. It must start with a capital and be spelled correctly, so do your best for that. And you can think about, there's a map in the room if you really can't remember how to spell it.
Thanks for the trick.
Name the 4 intermediate directions. Remember, those are the ones that are in between, right? Share one family tradition and tell what makes it a tradition. That one you do not need to write. I just want you to be able to think of it. Name one symbol of the United States and tell what it symbolizes. And we've learned about the flag, the bald eagle, and the Liberty Bell. So, but you'll have to tell what it symbolizes. Name what this is. So you're telling me, you're going to write down the name for what that picture is. Gunner. And the last one says, name the community we go to school in. There's a bonus on the back side. If you have extra time before my timer goes up, you're going to list all 7 continents and the 4 oceans. That's review from the last chapter. So, I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes to see how much of this you can complete, including the bonus side. And then we'll check our answers at the end to see how ready we are for our quiz. Because that is, when is our social studies test? Tomorrow. All right. Good luck, guys. Okay, my online friends, we were reviewing, so I'm going to show you this sheet. You can pause it if you need to check and see how your answers were for any of them. I'm just showing it. Pause the screen if you need to review any. We just gave some examples. And now we're moving on to the challenge, the bonus question. So we're going to start with our continents. How many continents are there, friends?
7.
7 continents. Restroom group 2, have I sent you? You may go wash hands for lunch. Yep. Is there any restroom groups left?
4, 5.
Oh,
No, just 5.
5. 2 and 5, you may go.
Can you refill your water?
All right, let's go through that song. What's my first continent? North America. Okay. Ooh, pause. North America and South America. We've got that part. Once we've got those 2, yes. Once we've got those 2, we're ready to move on to North America, South America. Pause. Europe. I also heard River got onto Asia. So we've got North America, South America, Europe, Asia.
Africa.
Pause.
Not forget Antarctica.
Africa. There's 2 more. One for the world to see and one that we don't want to forget. Keegan? Australia, the world to see. And don't forget
Antarctica.
Nice work, guys. Now, we also know that there are 4 oceans. So don't worry if you didn't remember all of those. That was bonus review so that you're really extra ready for the test. There are also 4 oceans that we've learned about. River, tell me one of those oceans. The Atlantic. You do not need to write these down if you didn't have them. I'm just letting you see if you knew them already. Mr. Emerson, we don't need...
The Indian Ocean.
The Indian Ocean is another one. Atlantic, Indian, Olivia. Pacific. If anybody has not washed hands for lunch, please quickly, quietly go do that. And Braylon? Ooh, that's my bonus 5th one, Southern is. That's the one that I taught you guys, but it wasn't in our book. What was the 4th one in our book? Savannah? The Arctic. Very good. The Arctic Ocean. Guess what? The test is tomorrow. The front side's what you really wanted to worry about. And remember your pink study guide. What happens if your parents sign it and you bring it back tomorrow?
You get 5 extra points.
You get 5 extra points, so take the time to study it. Study it with mom or dad and then ask them to sign it saying that they practiced with you. And then bring it tomorrow, because if you forget it, I can't give you bonus points even if you practice. It's part of being responsible. So, tomorrow's our test. This was a good extra practice. Good luck.